Metro Manila has been a central nerve of activities in the Philippines, from trades, economic and government activities, core educations, and even culture and arts. As densely populated of over 14.9 million Filipinos, air quality of Metro Manila has become worse. To really understand what air quality is, we need to look into Air Quality Index, or what we call AQI. An AQI has its two major components, particulate matter 2.5 and particulate matter 10, which is what we call PM 2.5 and PM 10. This refers to the diameter or particulate matter of micrometers which is inhalable by our lungs. PM 2.5 particles are especially dangerous because they can bypass the body's defenses, penetrate deep into our lungs, posing serious health risks. IQ Air shows a real-time AQI all over the map, as well the top and the worst air quality in the world, making Philippines in the 79th spot in 2003 with an average AQI of 54, making it in moderate level. This means the general people can still do normal outdoor activities in Metro Manila. However, people with respiratory illness, prolonged exposure to outdoor is discouraged by professionals as they are put into health risks.
What really causes the issue is the PM10 and PM2.5 concentration caused by jeepneys. According to the Philippine Air Quality Index, a major contributor to Manila's air pollution are the dark-colored fumes that are emitted from the jeepneys. The main diesel engines used in traditional jeepneys are frequently outdated and badly maintained. These engines are notable for being inefficient, which causes them to emit large amounts of dangerous pollutants like carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Design and technology exacerbate air quality problems in urban regions by producing excessive amounts of emissions. Because jeepneys are a common mode of public transportation and contribute significantly to air quality, there are concerns regarding public health and environmental degradation. The Philippines, jeepneys account for 15% of all particulate matter emissions in urban areas like Metro Manila. Traditional jeepney operators typically prioritize minimal operating expenses, which results in poor quality maintenance. When compared to newer versions, these vehicles generate higher levels of pollution due to improper maintenance.
Jeepneys originated from surplus military jeeps left by Americans after World War II. Filipinos transformed these vehicles into passenger transports, adding roofs for protection from the rain and the sun. So the 1950s marked the era of customization, making jeepneys capable of carrying more passengers. Then in the 1970s, as jeepney use increased, the government began regulating them, establishing routes and requiring operators to obtain franchises. So by the 1980s and 1990s, jeepneys had become cultural symbols known for their colorful designs. So over the past succeeding years, jeepneys are continued to build like this. Until in 2017, the Philippine government launched the Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program, or the PUVMP, to phase out old, polluting jeepneys in favor of newer, environmentally friendly ones. However, the high cost of modernized units has led to resistance from operators.
Please sit back and relax as we introduce you Star
8. Jeeps or electric jeepneys are a modernized version of the iconic public transportation in the Philippines, which provides a sustainable, clean form of public transportation. There are several types of modernized jeeps, and they are engine-powered, fully electric jeeps, and LPG-powered jeeps, which are designed by the University of the Philippines. Modernized jeeps typically cost around 2 million or more. However, Francisco Motors, led by Elmer Francisco, has developed a more affordable and sustainable alternative. Their e-jeepneys cost around 985,000, making them 49.25% cheaper than other modernized Jeeps. These lithium-ion battery-powered vehicles by Francisco Motors produce zero emissions, which greatly alleviates the issue of air quality in Metro Manila. They are also made with eco-friendly materials and are PWD-friendly.
Next are the consequences. First is the high initial cost. The purchase of electric jeepneys is significantly higher compared to traditional diesel-powered jeepneys, posing a financial challenge for many operators. Next is the infrastructure requirements. The implementation of e-jeeps requires substantial investment in charging infrastructure, which includes building new charging stations and maintenance facilities. Next is range and performance. Electric jeepneys may have a limited range per charge compared to diesel vehicles, necessitating more frequent recharging. Next is the transition challenges. Transitioning from traditional jeepneys to modern e-jeeps could face resistance from drivers and operators who are accustomed to older vehicles and operating methods. Next is for the customer perspective, which is the jeepney fares. From the customer's perspective, the cost of riding jeepneys will be higher than traditional jeepneys, which could be less affordable for some Filipino commuters.
Now, the question is, how do we justify implementing e-jeepneys? According to the study of the effects of jeepney modernization conducted by Dr. Jose Bienvenido Biona, a full professor in DLSU, says a fully implemented electronic jeepneys will significantly reduce PM10 and PM2.5 concentrations in the metro. This baseline shows the current activities of traditional jeepneys, including its PM2.5 and PM10 emissions, along with the different scenarios. Scenario 1 assumes that all traditional jeepneys will be replaced by Euro 4 diesel modern jeepneys. On Scenario 2, all will be replaced by fully electric modern jeepneys. And in Scenario 3, replacement will be combining the two. Moreover to the study, each 3 given scenario has an equivalent effect on annual health benefits in monetary terms. This means that the expected expenses of getting illness from an air pollution caused by traditional jeepneys was calculated and outweighs the cost of implementing e-jeepneys in the long run. Not only this helps create a greater AQI in the metro, it will also alleviate carbon emissions caused by traditional jeepneys due to its zero, if not lesser emission of e-jeepneys. Moreover, Francisco Motors and its ability to greatly lessen the costs of e-jeepneys from its high initial costs gives more opportunities for jeepney operators and the government to make jeepney modernization financially feasible.
The transition to e-jeepneys presents a significant opportunity for improving the sustainability of public transportation in the Philippines. However, several critical challenges need to be addressed to facilitate this transaction effectively. For our recommendation, first, the government should take lead in giving large financial support either in the form of subsidies or low-interest loans to help minimize the huge initial investment burden of the operators. It may even look at having a grant program that shall assist operators in acquiring e-jeepneys. The parallel track encouraged research and development to discover cheaper manufacturing methods for e-jeepneys. Government-academe industry collaboration could very well result in breakthroughs that bring down production costs of e-jeepneys, making them affordable for the masses. Second, the government should be at the forefront in the delivery of comprehensive charging network through investment and subsidization of development of charging stations throughout key urban and rural areas. Infrastructure deployment can be hastened through public-private partnerships with business and local governments pooling their resources to set up such facilities. The government should equally fund and facilitate the development of maintenance facilities that would keep the charging infrastructure running.